Irang breach at Taubam in None district collapsed with a loaded truck. Villagers and CRPF personnel to rescue handyman alive. Driver succumbed. Manipur reports 248 new COVID-19 cases and 3 deaths in last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 171. India's COVID-19 tally crosses 81.84 lakhs with 46,963 new cases reported in last 24 hours. Recovery rate above 91%. And Kuki Chin Mizo community holds subdued Chabang 2020 celebrations owing to prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Sunday Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL Sambanduram. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at SR. An important iron belly bridge along National Highway number 37 Rainfall Road over the Irang River at Taubam village in None district collapsed this morning, killing 1. Impact News sources said the Irang bridge collapsed when a 10-tire tipper truck loaded with sand crossed the weak bridge at around 7:25 a.m. The bridge caved in right in the middle, taking along with it the truck and its occupant, a driver and a handyman. People of the nearby Taubam village and CRPF personnel rushed to the spot and rescued the handyman, identified as 20-year-old Raju from Bokrajan, Assam. However, the driver, identified as 50-year-old Khamba Singh from Hojai, Assam, is presumed dead as his body is yet to be recovered. According to Impact News sources, the truck bearing registration number NL07A8937 belongs to a private company which deals in railways construction works and was carrying sand from Dimapur and was on its way to Jiri side. Many loaded trucks coming from the Jiri stranded near Taubam, Khongsang and in other places along the highway. Empty trucks and passenger vehicles coming from Rainfall have returned back for alternate routes. According to DC Armstrong Palme, an amount of 32 crore rupees has been sanctioned by the relevant ministry to repair the bridge under NHIDCL, but no contractors are ready to take the contract at the rate, though tender has been floated around 3 times already. He also mentioned that due to the long issue over land acquisition in the area, a permanent bridge could not be constructed till date. He assured that the relevant authorities will take a decision on the matter at the earliest. Meanwhile, members of the Old Manipur Road Transport Drivers and Motor Workers Union and Transporters and Driver Council inspected the collapsed Irang Bridge. In a telephonic conversation with Impact News, General Secretary of the Old Manipur Road Transport Drivers and Motor Worker Union, Maimom Anil, blamed the NHIDCL for the bridge collapse. He urged Chief Minister Nongthong Bambiren to take necessary actions for the same. SDRF team is yet to arrive to lift the sunken truck till the time of filling this report.
Thongsi repairing tonanaba semjanaba haina ngasi phawdu laure lakuni ado mokoi thawong mokoina matam dugi khoi paisa re chauna hona bada ngasi Manipur praja sing anga phangna waba oidore masi puramaki daita se NSIDCL no ifam thoi.
Congress Party and BJP intensify slamming each other as the by-election draws near. BJP Manipur Pradesh Chief Spokesperson Chongtham Bijoy has warned Congress MLA Govindas Kontaujam of actions for allegedly playing communal politics during yesterday's one-day minority convention. The convention, organized by MPCC, was held at the Oinam Sawumbung in the Wangoi Assembly constituency. Chongtham Bijoy has appealed to the election commissions to take necessary actions against MLA Govindas. Video released from the spokesperson said communal politics is the DNA of the Congress Party. He claimed that the NDA government led by BJP has initiated various welfare programs for the minorities like Pradhan Mantri Jan Vikas Karyakram. He demanded the Congress Party to be aware of such initiatives. Chongtham Bijoy also criticized AICC Manipur State in charge Bhakta Charan Das for blaming BJP government for the widespread outbreak of coronavirus pandemic in Manipur and India. He added that the pandemic is a worldwide issue and even the United States of America is unable to control the pandemic yet. Chongtham Bijoy termed the allegation by Bhakta Charan Das as illogical.
Congress की मेरे परिवार श्री सलाम जोई की युमदा माइनॉरिटी डिपार्टमेंट की पांगथोक मीटिंग अमदा कांग्रेस की चीफ हुई श्री गोविंद दास कोंथौजुना हाई वफम दो याम साथिना ऑब्जेक्शनेबल ओइबा अमरी कम्युनल ओइबा वाई सिंगनी अदुगुंबा अखोगी इलेक्शन द कम्युनल कार्ड सानबा असे इलेक्शन कमीशन ना कांग्रेस पार्टी अमरी कांग्रेस की कैंडिडेट की भवनदा अकनबा एक्शन लखोपम थोई आइना अहम थमजगे पालिबा सरकार जो कोविड का मरी लेने बनते कोविड इज द ग्लोबल पैंडेमिक अमने वर्ल्ड के साइंटिस्ट डॉक्टर्स ना थिजनबल लोइद्रिबनी अरो इराय हेगलाई है मणिपुर द कोविड कंट्रोल तबुंगम रिजे बीजेपी ना पान मदगी तौरिनी हरि से भक्त चरण दास की मागी लॉजिकल ओइदबा वंगांग जिदा मागी मेंटल हेल्थ से अंतम चेक तबिबना फई हेना ई खंजे
Social Welfare Minister Okram Henry has clarified to people of Wangkai constituency once again that he had joined the BJP after witnessing all its welfare activities. He was speaking at his reception program organized by Citizens Club at its community hall in Soibam Laikai, Wangkai Kuno today. Minister Okram Henry claimed that during his tenure as Congress MLA, he witnessed Congress legislatures conspiring to break the BJP-led state government. Henry added that he got inspired by the initiatives taken by Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren-led government and hence joined the party.
Lairiba sarkar sina sum tawsalakpa matamdadi achum arando ubu haurakhi haitare paliba sarkar lairiba sarkar sina miyam gi sarkar oirakpa miyam gi leader miyam gi CM oirakpa matamda lairiba nacha khoidi thamoi naubanina paliba sarkar sina tawthorakpa da akhoi thamoi se joy tawkhiba haitare aduna akhoina mitama haura matung da अखोइना मितारिबा सरकार दो मुथुगाई के तौरप मतम ददी मधुगुम सरकार दो कंदबा यादबगी रोल लाख मतम यौरखी हाइतारे अखोइदि कांग्रेस ता लेना बीजेपी दा संगजलगा बीजेपी कनगे हाइबदी यादबनिना मणिपुर की अदुगुम सरकार मियाम की सरकार दो कंदबा यादबगी अखोइगी इसागी फमदगी डिजाइन दौगिबनी हाइतारे
All the Andhra Kaithil Association has appealed to stop trying to gain political mileage over the renovation of Andhra Kaithil. Members of the association carried out the protest demonstration today against the ban imposed on the market's renovation. They said ex-Andhra MLA initiated renovation of the market but halted midway, upon which some other have come forth to continue the works, but Andhra Municipal Council has imposed restrictions. Women protesters urge those concerned to stop playing a political but to acknowledge the plights facing the women vendors of the market shade, which lays in a deplorable condition with leaky roofs which might collapse anytime. She also appealed to the government to look into the matter and take necessary actions without further delay.
Kaitanji Sabini, Kogi Mamando Iramba, Emily Sina Sutariga, Kobi, Adudasu Ta, Amangamakai, no, it's on the Pamanos, on the Hondo Piro, the Karama, the Hondo, Hondo, Pasima Pambo later than I guess the way any, I guess the way any Kanara name, my painting the Hayden Omagi, Sudabanum, the Vasita Giloina, Sana Piga, Punari, Masama Singigo. Pamamzo like Trevor, who's in Tauriba, Piama Pamdi among Noon, you really pack, I cried of Hotamuk Taures, Marie Leva, Canosina Gomez in the Simbio, Yarim Kaituna, my Ben singing with Tonabio. I tend to Sarage, licenses Habirage Hereva, dear person Sazona Kingley, I did the Sangam Drevo. My Angi Gan and Abato, we would do work, I do waiting from Toponois in Amanasara, so Amazara, so Habi Bedumadum, Yareva, a Tuvomatam, that's Habiro is Nigogiti. I tend.
Old Manipur Muslim Organization Coordinating Committee President SM Jalal today opened a Mukok Ningthonai unit. President of the newly formed unit is Arif Sultan, General Secretary is Mohammed Momind, Finance Secretary is K.S. Vaksar and Publicity Secretary is K.S. Sajesh Khan. Manipur reported 248 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 3 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, the press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 18,750, out of which 3,514 are active cases. In the last 24 hours, 3 coronavirus infected men, a 70-year-old from Rainfall West District, a 50-year-old from Rainfall East District and a 55-year-old man from Thoubal District passed away at Jennings Hospital. With this, that toll has reached 171. On the positive note, 203 people were discharged in the past 24 hours and recovered cases have reached 15,065. State's recovery rate stands at 80.34%. Out of the newly infected person, 247 are from general population and 1 personnel of a Central Armed Police Force. Positive cases from the general population are 86 from Rainfall West, 78 from Rainfall East, 25 from Vishnupur, 13 each from Churachandpur, Tamelong and Technopole, 9 from Kangpokpi, 4 from Kakching, 2 each from Chandel and Senapati, and 1 each from Jiriband, None and Ukhrul district. All the infected persons from the general population are locals without any significant travel history. They are being shifted to COVID care facilities and necessary measures are underway. Awareness program on COVID-19 was held at Shifai Laikai Guidance Club Yaidipok today. The club, along with People's Task Force for COVID-19, Indian Red Cross Society, Manipur State Branch, Indian Medical Association (IMA) and Association for Healthcare Providers of India (AHPI) organized the event. Convener of PTF's C19, B.K. Moirangcha, Chairman of IRCS Manipur State Branch, Dr. Y. Mohan, and President of Sifai Laikai Guidance Club Yaidipok, T.H. Jadumani, attended the program as resource persons. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Panthoibi Group presents Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, has completed its 15 years of service, having 13 branches including Guwahati. Provides subsidized home loan under PMAYCLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Panthoibi Microfin deals in microfinance. Panthoibi Nidhi Limited provides loans against fixed deposit and properties. Panthoibi Construction booking is going on for flats, villas, row house. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies. Infall.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Sunday Primetime English Bulletin. India's COVID-19 tally has crossed 81.84 lakhs with 46,963 new cases reported in the last 24 hours, while the number of people who have recovered from the disease are 74,91,513. pushing the country's recovery rate to 91.54%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, that toll has reached 1,22,111, while active COVID-19 cases have come down to 5,70,458. Maharashtra is still on top with above 1,24,000 active cases. According to Indian Council of Medical Research, above 10,91,000 tests were conducted during the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 4 crore 64 lakh people. Above 1 crore 20 lakh people have died and recoveries are above 3 crore 34 lakh 93,000. USA is on top with more than 31 lakh active cases of COVID-19, followed by India and Brazil. Narcotic celled Manipur Police Rainfall East, Oriental Pioneers Association and the Maira Paibi groups jointly held one-day drug awareness program at Top Makha Laikai today. RCC Chairman Yambem Laba and narcotic celled OC Dev Kumar were the resource persons of the awareness program. Ibudho Marjing Kubam Kanbalub has clarified that there is no ban imposed upon anyone from entering the shrine of Haingangi Ibudho Marjing. He refuted the allegation charged by MLA L. Jayantikumar against Chief Minister Nongthongban Bireen of imposing a ban at the shrine during the flag hoisting ceremony of the Wangoi constituency NPP candidate KH Loken as false. Speaking to media at Haingang Ibudho Marjing today, Secretary of the organization WG10 said devotees continue coming to the shrine to offer prayers every day while following COVID-19 SOPs. He said that no ban has been imposed upon anyone from entering the sacred site. He appealed to stop dragging politics into holy places and also appealed to extend support for the ongoing renovation of Ibudho Marjing Shrine.
Ibudho Marjing ki dasang Honorable CM na thingi haidana Honorable MLA Shamthong SG Siri Jayantikumar na Phongdok pi wafam asi taseng namak yamna lanba miyam da minamba lai minamba pot ama woi sukluraba prithvi pumnamak na khangnariba laifam asida aranba wafam thamjendana political issue hendana Ibudho gi khupam gi mcha thinaba Ibudho gi mcha thinaba honaba se tungda tawbiganu sigumba tawwa se saibije theng phangdana lai minamba lai thanamba thokani haidana Ibudho Marjing Khongkanu Luki Magaidagi Hanan Mayamda Singdokchari.
Thangwaiban MLA Kumukjam Joy Kishan has unveiled a new Morongba Sunland at Liningtho Ashiba Sanamahi Tokpa Pung Laifamland in Danamanjuri University campus. The MLA has constructed the new Sunland which he dedicated to Liningtho Ashiba Sanamahi Tokpa Pung. Liningtho Tokpa Thaugal Lopt Manipur has appreciated MLA Joy Kishan for the same. The Kangla Fort has been closed owing to the prevailing COVID-19 situation. Press release from the Member Secretary of the Kangla Board and Commissioners Arts M. Joy said Kangla Board has been granting permission to those seeking to enter the Kangla Fort for religious and ritualistic purposes by strictly abiding COVID-19 SOPs and guidelines. He requested all those who wish to enter the Kangla to seek permission from the concerned authority at least 7 days in advance. Chief Patron of Thongju Kendra Tengbang Lup Serant Niken has flagged up a week-long COVID-19 awareness rally from the Ibudho Purukshobi complex in the Thongju Assembly constituency. Speaking on the occasion, the Serant Niken expressed concern over the rising COVID-19 confirmed cases in the state. He said that the awareness rally will cover areas under 7th Gram Panchayat of the constituencies.
November ki tang tarit phoba sathagadaba campaign asi manungda hoi publicity ban thadoga mayamda awareness message SOP na singbagi guidelines sing takpi tambiba aduga public place te leramiba mayamda khoigi hand washing properly kamaini togodagi haibagi demonstration tawba loinana khoigi poster campaign aduga marks upamdaba halaman sing amadi lambi chathok sin dorba singda akoina marks pizaba haitare ada sigumba akoigi awareness public awareness natanadi COVID-19 si thegnabada kitang wagane na
Associate Professor of Dhanamanduri University's Lanchenba Maitei released a poetry book called Ipakta Tillaraba Icheld at Manipur Press Club today. The book is a collection of poems written by different people of a Facebook group called Aiba Shingi Ipak. M.A. Haishnam is the editor of the book, consisting of 81 poems based on thoughts post-COVID-19 pandemic.
Hanna Thagachari, Kogi Kabi Singna, Kogi Group Sidaida, Bibi River, Timbang, Hijagadra, Kanose, Kogi, Sozok Hataren, Sigai, Tobiro, Satlong Tobirapa, Mayam Sina like Siputopa, Tea Lavata, Nigi Manunda, like Ama Putoptana, Koi, Kikuta Mamum, Bibi River say, Masi, Ainam Zabanate, Kogi Group Key. Nungsi jaraba kabi sing ai mayam sina mateng tawidana tawjakhiba khar khakni.
Rainfall is expected in both hills and valley district for the next 4 to 5 days. As per India Meteorological Department Regional Meteorological Center, Guwahati, there will be rainfall in some areas of Ukhrul, Kamjong, Kakching, Teknopal, Churachandpur and Ferjol district today. It may also rain in few isolated areas of Tamenglong, Senapati, Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Jiribam, None, Vishnupur, Thoubal and Chandal district. There is warning of heavy rainfall and thunderstorm in Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul and Kamjong district. Rainfall is expected in some areas of Jiribam, None, Churachandpur, Tamenglong, Senapati, Chandal, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Kakching and Ferjol district tomorrow. The report further said some part of Kakching, Teknopal and Chandal district may expect showers on the 4th of November. The biggest post-harvest festival of the Kuki Chind Mizo community, Chabang Festival 2020, was celebrated in a subdued manner with gaiety today. State-level Kut Committee organized the state-level Chabang Festival 2020 at Kuki in Rainfall. Renowned personalities of the community participated in the event. The festival, celebrated every year with pomp and gaiety, was subdued this year owing to the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. Secretary of a state-level Kut Committee, additional DGP of the Manipur Police, P. Dongles, has greeted people of the state on the occasion.
I would like to say that we are very happy. First, as Chin Kuki Mizo group, we are able to celebrate this festival in spite of COVID-19 and so many other problems. And I would also like to say that we would like to bring a message of peace and love among all the people who are living in Manipur. I would like to say that we are very happy.
Kuki in Churachandpur, KIC and its frontal organizations also celebrated Chabang 2020 at the Tuibong Community Hall in Churachandpur district today. 59 Saikot constituency MLA T.N. Haukipt, former KIC President KIC Daniel Gangte, KIC President Letpu Haukipt were the main dignitaries at the event. Unlike other years, Kut Festival 2020 was subdued owing to the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. Leaders from civil society organizations such as Kuki NP Manipur, Paite Tribe Council General Headquarters, Gangte Tribe Union General Headquarters, Semte Tribe Council General Headquarters, Mizo People's Council, Mar NP Mate Tribe Union, United Joe Organization, VPC and villagers in traditional attires took part in the event. Addressing the gathering, MLAT and Haukip said the Kut festival is the only festival of the cookies that the government has recognized and declared as general holiday across the state. He said the festival envisions to integrate kindred, Chind, Kuki, Mizo brethrens scattered in different places. He called upon the community to love, preserve and promote its rich ancestral culture. Kuki gospel singers and an elderly group performing a traditional dance enthralled the audience. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Irang breach at the Chabang in None district collapsed with a loaded truck. Villagers and CRPF personnel to rescue handyman alive. Driver presumed dead. Manipur reports 248 new COVID-19 cases and 3 dead in last 24 hours. That toll reaches 171. And India's COVID-19 tally crosses 81.84 lakh with 46,963 new cases reported in last 24 hours. The COVID rate above 91%. And Kuki Chind Mizo community holds subdued Chabang 2020 celebrations owing to prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin, which will be presented by our anchor, Mr. Okram Somarendro. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and stay safe.